Hey, this is your boy Devontae. So, I was gonna talk to you about things that are really should be addressed. For example, when we're reading the Bible, yes, it got similarities in there, but you gotta understand that Christian and Hebrew is not the same. No, it is not. If you pay attention, that the Hebrew was the first Bible that was right. It's the first Bible. That's our culture. That's our culture. It's the Hebrew and the Israelites. That's who we are, right? If we're taking the colonized in Babylon, and that's America, they made Christianity, right? Don't that mean that they were tampering with our Bible? Sorry for the I got bad sinus. But like I said, tampering with our Bible to make it convenient for theirs. For theirs. Because think about it, they wanted to make sure they were in the Bible instead of us. Right? They were making it seem like we were the Gentiles, right? Yes, they did. We were not the Gentiles. That's the point. We were not. And everything that was in the Bible, if you go to the Hebrews, to certain points of different type of Bibles, like the Joseph, I think it's not Joseph, Jaspin. Yeah, there you go. Jaspin Bible and everything. They got the what's that called? Ethiopian Bible. There you go. That's one of them. There's many different types of Bibles, but you really need to research them and to understand. Like, for example, like I read the Christian brothers. Do you know some of the Christian brothers actually admit that they made Christianity? Yes, it's man-made. Hebrew is not man-made. That's what I try to say. If it's man-made, if Christianity is man-made, not to down you guys that's Christian, that's just telling you, okay, it was tampered with from the very beginning. Christianity wasn't tampered with. No, it was not. Hebrew Bible was tampered with to make Christianity where it is today. And so when people we use Christianity to burn houses down, think about that. That's because they invented it to be that way. It was to destroy what Yahweh has made and the law that he put down. And slowly but surely they've been trying to take away from Yahweh Elohim and Eldonai's law. And for example, if you're talking about what Yahweh Elohim is, instead of saying Lord, it's Yahweh. And when you say, instead of saying God, it's Elohim. And when I say Eldonai, that's Yeshua. See what I'm saying? It really, because that was their true names. Yahweh Elohim, then Eldonai, because Eldonai is Yeshua. They didn't call Elohim God. No. They said he does godly things, but they never called him that. Because that's not what they called him. They called him Elohim. Because that's what it meant. And the thing is that people are just like accepting whatever. But I'm saying, okay, it's good to research, and that's important. But everybody is just like, they're just doing a little research and then they're just going with it. But instead of them just researching more and waiting for Yahweh to give them some insight and get them some knowledge and guidance about it, they're not doing so. And it's getting crazy because it's like, wait a second. Why are y'all but it's a scripture that says, and I forgot what the scripture, what chapter or whatever is on. Sorry about that. I ain't trying to say I'm unprofessional, but like I'm saying, he said they will thirst for me. And he did say they will thirst for me. And to know him. They will thirst for him to know him, if I remember correctly. So that sounds like this is happening now. At the same time, the ones that's thirsty for him and trying to get him, I believe that's trying to get to him no matter what it takes, they're the ones that are going to be redeemed and saved. But the ones that's just like, it's whatever, I'm just going to set whatever this is, they're not. Because if you're not trying to even get to understand that who Yahweh Elohim is, or try to figure out what to do, because there's a lot going on and people just like, I'm just going to stay left and not go right. You need to go right even if it's hard, no matter what. And that's the problem. No, we're not going to do that. Then you're not going to get blessed. Just saying, you know. But I'm going to keep y'all updated. Signing off.